So how's it going, gamers? It's Das here. I am using the KBAR-32. I'm going to be doing a review about it right now. Um, my personal preference on a class is running quick draw, stock. You don't have to run stock. That's kind of just personal preference. I like to be able to look around corners really quickly, and that's kind of the main reason I use it, because if you don't use stock and you look around a corner, you're most likely not going to be able to get around the corner as fast and be able to see him and shoot first. And I also use rifle barrel because I like shooting just a little bit farther, and I feel like it's more of a submachine gun than an assault rifle in my opinion. And I'm a rusher, so that's one of my absolute favorite, is having something that having a weapon I can run with and be able to use effectively at a close range and somewhat medium range distance. Personally, right now in this video, I'm using silencer on it. I believe I'm using grip and quick draw. I don't know why I have a silencer on it. I've heard a lot of people like using silencers on the silencer on the KBAR-32. I don't think you need to. With the amount of stopping power it has, it just kind of takes away from that, in my opinion, a little bit of the range too. I'm just not a big fan of a silencer on the KBAR itself. On something like the NV4, yeah, throw a silencer on that all day long. I wouldn't even think of not having one on there. But for my perk setup, I'm using Dexterity, Ghost, Scavenger, and Hardwire. The reason I'm using Dexterity is so I can reload faster and change weapons faster if I have to pick another gun up, which most of the time I won't have to because I'm using Scavenger, so I can just pick up ammo as I go from the enemies I kill. And Ghost just because everybody in this game, I mean everybody, uses a UAV for a kill streak. Every single person I've seen uses a UAV. It's ridiculous. I'm one of them. I can't talk mad shit about it. I use it too, but it's just so often that you just need to run Ghost on it in pretty much every single class you have. And the reason I'm using Hardwired is because a lot of people also run the counter UAV, and that's honestly just one of my pet peeves, is when somebody throws up a counter UAV and I can't see shit when I'm looking out there. So I have that on there. I also throw on a personal grenade. Mine is the cluster grenade, is my absolute favorite. It doesn't have to be, but that's the one I use personally. I don't like any of the other grenades. I think they're kind of crap. This is more of a rushing class setup. If you guys are looking for more of a long range, maybe throw on a grip on there for just a little bit longer range. I don't feel like this has a lot of recoil. Unless you're just a terrible aimer like I am. When it comes to long range, as you guys saw in my raw LMG video, I cannot aim worth a damn at a distance. But anyway, a lot of people use the silencer, like I said. The silencer is good on certain weapons, and this one I just feel like it's not. And I'm also running, for my kill streaks, UAV, counter UAV, and bombardment. I was trying out the bombardment. I'm not a huge fan of it at the moment. I'm kind of, it's kind of a lame one in my opinion. I mean, yeah, you put it down, but they can see right before it hits, and they have just enough time to get out of there. I think maybe in this game I got 1 or 2 kills at the most. Well, actually, yeah, I just got one right there, but I think most of the time they have time to get out of there unless they're sitting there camping or something like that. This is by far personally my favorite assault rifle in the game. I'm not a big fan of any of the other ones. Like, I love the NV4. That's probably going to be one of my other favorites, but this is by far my absolute favorite assault rifle. I don't know. For the reason I think I like it so much is because it feels like a submachine gun more than an assault rifle. It feels like a really big light machine gun, or excuse me, submachine gun. And I rush more often than anything. I don't really sit around and do anything else, and I loved it. I don't know how I didn't kill him right there, but I don't know, whatever. It's all good. The weapon itself has amazing damage on it. That's why I feel like when you throw a silencer on there, it just kind of takes away from that, in my opinion. But the stopping power is just ridiculous. I mean, you can shoot people and kill them in 4 shots. It only feels like maybe 2 or 3 half the time when you're shooting them. I don't know how I missed that guy. I just kind of jumped up there and was like, yo, get out of there, you camper. But anyway, that's going to be my opinion on this gun. I do have most of the variants for it. I do not have the epic variant, which is kind of a bummer. I don't have a lot of epic variants in general. When I get them, I'll definitely make videos for you guys. I usually use the Bunker Buster, which I actually saved up my salvage. You know, I don't go and buy a lot of, I don't go buy COD points, and I don't go and personally try to get a whole bunch of these keys or whatever you need to get to unlock these supply drop type deals. But and I saved up my salvage from just opening up basic things, and I just wasted it because they came out with the Christmas thing. They came out with the KBAR, whatever it is. It's the exact same as the Bunker Buster. I was so upset. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Anyway, this gun definitely gets a 9 out of 10. I just wish that it shot a little bit farther, more accurately. But anyway, guys, thanks for checking out the video. If you guys like what you see, make sure to like and subscribe, and don't be stingy. I'll catch you guys in the next episode.